Hello and welcome back to Woodbridge TV. My name is Dylan Moltez and welcome back to Game 2 of our doubleheader of high school basketball. And it's time for the boys. These Colonia Patriots will continue their path and take one of their common foes, the South Plainfield Tigers. Colonia is the 3 seed this year versus the South Plainfield Tigers, who are the 6 seed. And Declan, these teams have a lot of history, and recently it's gone Colonia's way until this season.
Yeah, they lost a game to South Plainfield on January 6th, and it was a close game, but it was a tough loss for Colonia, and they're gonna look. It's hard to beat a team twice in the same season, so they're gonna look to do it again.
And the thing about South Plainfield versus Colonia, that was the first time South Plainfield beat Colonia in almost 6 years, Declan. In their 9th year, led by John Greco, 6-2 in the GMC, 16-9 on the year. Led by star sophomore Andrew Bana, this team has the height, but history shows they haven't been able to beat Colonia in the big one. How does South Plainfield truly make this a rivalry again, Declan?
Yeah, listen, they're a really good team this year. John Benna has been incredible all season, and you want to get him in the game.
And a quick mistake by the Colonia Patriots there. And the shot would have went in.
Yeah, already Colonia off to an okay start. They had a good look, just a bad foul. Another thing for South Plainfield to take advantage of is the size advantage. They have two very big men out on the court, as you can see, folks. And Colonia, they want to get big number 10, Rudanovic, in the game.
So now let's start in this action. South Plainfield versus the Colonia Patriots. Travion Smith guarded well by Rodriguez. Number 22 with the ball, Andrew Beno all the way out. Rudanovic, he guards him, he tries to go up inside, and that is number 5, Barroso Drula, averaging 11 points per game with the quick 2 points on Rudanovic, Declan.
There's nothing more beautiful in this world than some good post work. Big number 5 getting it done.
So now Colonia down by 2. Just getting started here. Nifa Klein with the ball. It's Klein, Chiera, Herman, Rudanovic, and Jace, the ace Rodriguez. Chiera trying to go and attack the rim, but gets fouled. And if you're Colonia, what are you looking for to get started, Declan?
Yeah, as I said, Rudanovic has to be a big piece in this game. There's a lot of Colonia's losing the height advantage so far. Also, obviously, Jace Rodriguez still has to be a factor. He's really the engine of this offense. He's got to hit those threes, hit those outside shots that can't be guarded by the bigger guys.
And the winner of this game will take on either Sayreville or Piscataway in the GMC semis in Monroe. So now with the ball and travel and mistake by Travion Smith. And South Plainfield, a team with a lot of depth. They used almost their entire roster in their game against Woodbridge. If there's one strength, it's depth, Declan.
Yeah, and that's something you need as a basketball team. Basketball is a high-paced, high-athletic, dangerous sport, and you can really run down players quickly. So for a team to have a great bench, that can really relieve a lot of the pressure on the main 5.
And Chiera tried to go. Second attempt is right there for Dylan. So tied up. We got a good one. South Plainfield versus the Patriots.
South Plainfield also has to rebound better. You can't leave a guy like that wide open and then not get the rebound,
and now
especially in the paint.
And now the 3 blocked by Tyler Herman, and great energy from Herman. Interesting he gets the start because he did not get the start against East Brunswick. Why do you think he gets a start today, Declan?
It's when you're facing a team like this, you need a guy who's high intensity. You don't necessarily need the scoring. You got your scoring in Chiera and Jace in the backcourt. You got Rudanovic in the front court. But, they got Nifa out there and they got Herman out there because they need defense more than anything.
And fight for the ball taken by Jace Rodriguez. Colonia trying to go quick. Rudanovic inside, drives up, cannot deliver. But second chance for Colonia. Once again, it's Chiera. Bounce pass to Rudanovic. Rudanovic backs up, but travel. Getting a little too antsy on the feet there for the freshman.
Listen, post work is a vital part of every center's game. He's got to work on that. Can't shuffle your feet when you're in the paint.
So now with the ball, Travion Smith for the South Plainfield Tigers. Good defense by Nifa Klein. It's Benna averaging 18 points per game. Tries to go, but stolen. The defensive specialist, it's Klein. Headband highlights, back to Chiara. Chiara layup, no good. But taken with the second chance. But he steps out of bounds. And another little mental mistake. And, you know, when you have a young team like this, it's almost impossible to not see mistakes like this happen.
Yeah, it's tough. Colonia, I mean, multiple mistakes so far this game, and it's going to keep them out of it.
And great move going right around number 5. It's Tyler Herman. First points of the game. Back and forth action, 4-2 Colonia. Burso now with the ball, goes right around, taking Bud. Got a piece of it, great block. Now, Rodriguez with the ball in between his legs, trying to create some separation, and he's just gonna slow it down a little bit for these Colonia Patriots. Back and forth action, now we got a fight. It's Herman, he tries to back up, wants a pass. It's Chiara. Chiara inside, around the free-throw line, and tried to get a bounce pass, but tipped by the Tigers. And wow, just like what we saw in this girls' game, both teams really not giving any other chance to breathe.
Yeah, they're really going at each other's throats so far right now. Colonia playing exactly, other than mistakes, playing exactly how you want when you're outsized by an opponent. You want to, you know, expose their agility, be faster, be smaller, be more maneuverable, and that's exactly what they're doing.
And what a nice move from Jace Rodriguez, trying to go around, but he couldn't deliver. Now he has a second chance. He's got to fight, and now a just absolute fight for the ball. Jace getting a little too aggressive there, and you know, you could just tell both teams want this badly.
Yeah, it's getting a little chippy, and we're not that far into it.
And you know, I think when you're South Plainfield, you definitely have a chip on your shoulder with all the history going into this game.
Yes, exactly. You know, even though you won one this year, you know, Greco's no stranger to losing against the Patriots.
So now Colonia trying to pass it in. Herman has the ball, and now fight. Bench getting rowdy, tipped by South Plainfield. So now Colonia's going to have to back it up a little bit. You're starting to see a little bit of a press, but they back up. Chiara with the ball, guarded by Bana. Herman passes to the left. It's Jace. Jace, another travel. So some mistakes created early by these Colonia Patriots. And, you know, if you're Colonia, what is going through your head right now, especially if you're Coach Rodriguez?
You like the rotation so far. You like all the movement. You like all the passing. It's the mistakes, again, the traveling, the stepping out of bounds, the turning over the ball. It's not good. And even though you have the lead, lead should be harder. It should be larger.
And they wanted a call there. No good. And now fight for the ball. We get the dive for the ball. I believe that was Chiara trying to dive for the ball. No, it was Herman diving for the ball. And just right away, the grittiness coming from Colonia is absurd.
Man, they're really fighting. They're really fighting. They got to be careful. There's going to be fouls, you know, that are going to start being called, and it's going to be a problem.
So now 4-2. This game is just blowing by. 3:35 left on the clock. Nifa loses it a little bit. Guarded well by Micah Anderson. Chiara gets right by Andrew Bana. He's going to go up, and the senior delivers. 6-2. Inside drive.
Agent Zero delivering a blow to South Plainfield.
Micah Anderson now to Aiden Obelka and tried to go up, but great defense, great awareness of Colonia, not to foul, but South Plainfield will get the ball back. And it's Micah Anderson about to pass it in, the junior. Tried to go inside, but blocked. What a jump, and what a block by Nifa Klein. Oh my goodness, so now Colonia is going to try to answer right back and take advantage of the opportunity. He looked for a screen, passes right to Rubinovich. Taking on Ponce, goes up, and he gets it to go. 8-2, Colonia versus South Plainfield. South Plainfield needs to deliver. Andrew Bana tries to go for the mid-range. No good. Rebound, Rudinovic. Borsa Jula staying right on him. The tallest players on each team. Jace, the long distance three. Tipped. Tipped. The shot will not go in. Andrew Bana trying to go in between his legs, but Tegan Alfonso getting right on him, and Colonia just keeping the pressure on the South Plainfield Tigers.
Jace, not a smart shot. He's got to look for more passing. I guess he came right off the screen, but he's still too far away with the guy in his face. He can, listen, he can shoot, but he's got to be smarter about, shooting the ball, especially against this team.
So now Duola with the ball. Barissa looking to pass. Inside the Bana. Bana gets right around Rudinovic. The aggressiveness on defense does not pan out.
And these two teams really fighting for this game right now.
Eight to 2. Just getting started here. This game is blowing by. Micah Anderson wants a pass. And a reach-in foul once again, but Apunsa, so already Tegan getting into foul trouble. Not good, especially with the South Plainfield team that has great advantage in height.
Yeah, and when you have an advantage in height, a disadvantage in height, sorry, you want a foul. Send him to the line, man. Number 5, Jalula. We don't know how his shooting motion is. We don't know if he can shoot. He's a center. He struggles. He's going to struggle at the line. That's just how it works.
Listed at 6'6". So Danny Taylor is going to come in right now for the Patriots. First minutes of the game for Danny. South Plainfield already in the bonus to start. Misses both free throws. Missed opportunity for South Plainfield. And after getting to a lead, Colonia on an 8-0 run. Jace looking to pass. But I believe Chiara's foot was behind the line, so the half-court press already working out in South Plainfield's favor.
Colonia just crumbling every possession, ending in mistake, even though they're up by 6. I mean, this game should be theirs. They should have a 10-point lead, but they just can't do it. They're making too many mistakes.
And you could just see players like Jace clearly getting frustrated during this game.
Yeah, already. It's the first quarter. They got to get their emotions under control. You can't do that right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could tell there's a lot of emotion going into Jace. And, when you are the point scorer, the point leader, averaging 20 points per game, there definitely is a lot of pressure.
Yes. Especially when you're a sophomore, second year, you take on all the responsibilities of this offense. You have a lot of pressure on your shoulders, and it's a lot for a young man.
Micah Anderson now second attempt. And South Plainfield 0 for 4 on free throws so far. Not good for these South Plainfield Tigers.
And the assistant coaches are looking at that. They're saying, we're going to use our fouls. We don't care if it gets us into foul trouble at the end of the game. We're going to use our fouls. Start hand checking. Start playing more aggressive. Even though they are playing aggressive, start playing more aggressive than they already are.
So now possession going the other way. Number 21 for the South Plainfield Tigers, Hendrik Josephs, the junior forward, coming in. He was listed at 6'1". On NJ.com. Nifa Klein's first shot is good. Both teams now already in the double bonus, 9-2. 5 fouls for each squad.
Wow. Only the first quarter, folks.
Only the first quarter. Tyron Holloway now going to check in, as well as Jaden Johnson, number 2 for these Colonia Patriots. Klein, second shot, no good. Rebound snatched in the air. Connor Berry, first minutes for South Plainfield as well. Now it's a pass, or a fake of a pass, tried to pivot out. Borsula looking up. Now it's Nobelica, one-on-one, mano-a-mano. Tyron Holloway staying right on him. Berry is gonna back up, pass, and moving all around the field, trying to get something going, but intercepted. Nifa Klein goes up and lays it up and an OBJ-like catch from Dylan Chiera, and now South Plainfield needs to talk it over.
These Patriots, despite all the mistakes, they're really getting into it offensively. If they can avoid the turnovers, man, this team is dangerous.
Yeah, and I think obviously the free throws, you got to capitalize on the free throws.
Yeah, you got to cap South Plainfield 0 for 4. How do you miss those? I mean, it's the easiest bucket in the game. Same thing with Colonia. It's just both these teams a lot of mistakes so far in this game.
So far, Colonia up 11-2, up by 9. And these Patriots, what a season for sure. I mean, after, the season they had last year, and, especially having a really rough start to the season, they've really figured out who they are and identified who they are as a team.
Yeah, it took a little bit. They struggled a lot at the beginning of the season, but they've gone off to a great run. And at the end of the day, sports in general is about identity. It's about figuring out the identity of your team and playing for each other through that identity. And this team has figured out that they're scrappy, they're young, they're hungry, they're athletic, and they're going to play like that the rest of this tournament.
GMC quarterfinals, they changed the location of the GMC quarters. This year, the higher seeds will now host quarterfinal games. So we will not see neutral sites until we get to the semis. Which team will make it? Let's see. Aiden Obelka, wow, with the ball. Long pass to Hendrik Joseph. Joseph trying to go to work, but instead it's Connor. Aiden now trying to slash and swerve his way up to the cup, and that is a delivery. 4-11, 32 seconds left. Holloway stops, pass. Colonia now going to take this time, potentially play for the last shot. Once again, just a reminder, there's no shot clock. Taylor now with the ball. Colonia playing a little small here, with the exception of Herman. Chiera tries to go, carve his way up, but blocked from the back and fouled.
And a good job there from Dylan Chiera. Coach Rodriguez looked like he was calling for for them to take it slow, maybe play for the last shot. Dylan Chiera recognizing that he's under pressure, that if he stays still too long, if he tries to reset, that they're going to try and take advantage and turn the ball over. So instead, he drives in, goes for a layup, and gets fouled. Very smart basketball from Dylan Chiera, the senior.
And, Colonia definitely confident for coming into this game for sure. They actually just beat Wall Township, who was undefeated. They hadn't lost a single game all year until they ran into those Colonia Patriots.
This team, again, they're tough. And no matter who they face, they're going to give them a problem.
And, of course, that is because of 8th-year head coach, Coach Rodriguez, the 5-time state sectional champion. So now last chance, last shot goes, no. Shot is not made by number 20 on South Plainfield, Tyron Smith. So Colonia now down up 12-4. South Plainfield needs an answer. How can they find that answer, Declan?
They need to capitalize. They need to capitalize on the mistakes of the Patriots, and that's exactly what Greco is telling his team right now. This team has forced so many turnovers, so many mistakes, the half-court violation, the stepping out of bounds, the turning the ball over. They need to capitalize on those mistakes, and they need to finish in the paint. We just saw number 1, Aiden Noble-Silla, make a great bucket inside. Nice layup. More like that, more inside shots. Get the ball to him, go inside.
Absolutely. Second period about to start in just a second. If we can look at the stat lines for this game, it has been definitely all Colonia so far. So right now, the only 2 points is Aiden Obelka and Justin Vaca with the points, 2 points respectively. And then for Colonia, you got Tyler Herman, Tegan Aponte with 2, Chiera with 5, and Nifa Klein with 3. The leader in rebounds is also Nifa with 2. Also having an assist, block, and steal, so full stat line so far for Nifa.
He's that type of player. He's your utility player, type of guy that can do anything you need, fill in the gaps on the floor.
Andrew Benna passing in, averaging 5 rebounds per game. Nobelica to Connor Berry. Ursola now, guarded well by Herman. Bana wants to go inside, almost got the double team. Instead, it's the mid-range. But I believe a turnover, another turnover caused by South Plainfield. Those mental mistakes and just those little mistakes are really costing them.
A travel from the big man. Not good. South Plainfield wants to get back into this. They know they can beat this team.
Nifa now with the ball. Chiera pivots with his foot. Looking for a move. Chiera gets the wide open lane. The move from the left side to the right side is pure. Oh my goodness, Dylan Chiera.
What a move, floating on air, Dylan Chiera.
Wow. Now, South Plainfield down by 10, got to answer. Bana spins around and passing it to nobody. Some miscommunication caused by the Patriots.
Patriots doing exactly what they need to do, taking a hold of this game.
7:05, South Plainfield needs to answer back quick. Could South Plainfield make it two wins against Colonia Patriots this year? Or can they capitalize? Holloway in a bit of a predicament. And now a timeout, quick timeout. Coach Rodriguez sees the pressure and needs to talk it over.
Good job there from Coach Rodriguez, doing exactly what a good head coach does, seeing his team's in trouble and taking a timeout. Just flipping others to the other side of the floor. They'll throw it in.
And now, once again, the score is 14-4. You are watching Colonia High School versus South Plainfield on Woodbridge TV's coverage of high school athletics. Quarterfinals of the GMC tournament. And you know, while I do enjoy states, there's just something about this conference tournament that just makes it so much fun.
Yeah, it's just, you see teams that, a lot of them kids that know each other, a lot of them, kids that live in towns that are right next to each other. It's just, it makes for a better rivalry, and it's just more fun to watch because it's very aggressive, and it's just good basketball.
And these teams have so much history. You can always go back to that state final, the 21-22 season, the double overtime Colonia's victory against South Plainfield in that state sectional championship. Klein now with the ball. Tried to go to Jace. Jace loses control of the ball. And now turnover by South Plainfield. Can they capitalize? It's Nobelica with the ball. Jaula. Now goes, quick pass, pivots. Tyrone Holloway slips, has the open lane, but cannot finish. Jaula gets the fight for the rebound, tries to go for that floater. Third chance opportunity, fourth chance opportunity, but cannot deliver. Tyrone Holloway with the rebound and redeems himself. So now, Colonia, really Chiera being the anchor of this offense so far in this game. Long pass to Holloway. Holloway, long three. Makes it rain. Tyrone Holloway with his first points of the game. 17-4, Colonia versus South Plainfield.
And Colonia has been waiting for a shot like that to open up all game. They're going to take it.
Now Nobelica in a bit of a predicament. Gonna pass it back out to Micah Anderson. Anderson bounce pass. Now at the middle of the court. Good dribble a little bit to the elbow. Great move inside. Moves with his arm around the Colonia defense. 17-6. 5:20 left on the clock. What a fancy move from Aiden. Tyrone now with the ball. Or excuse me. Looks to pass. Ball is tipped. Nifa gets it back. Colonia trying to figure something out. And no foul called there on the pass. South Plainfield needs to answer. 17-6. An aggressive game so far. The refs are respecting that. And you're really starting to see that because a lot of those calls could have been made. And instead, it's 2 points for those South Plainfield Tigers. 17-8.
Yeah, Jace Rodriguez really looking for that foul, but no matter what's happening, you can't not get your man. You have to cover him.
Now, long pass to Jace. Jace, the corner three from way downtown, is no good. Just a little short. Nobelica now trying to create some contact. Go to pass it out, but stolen by Rodriguez. Rodriguez, fast break, pass to Holloway. Holloway goes up, cannot deliver. Brunovich slaps it into the Colonia student section.
Rodriguez not happy. That's the type of layup that you have to make. A fast break layup like that, you have to make it.
And just, even though Colonia is winning, you could just tell the frustration coming from both sides. Kind of heard Brunovich say something. So now with the ball, it is number 3, Justin Vaca. Vaca now, ball pass to Nobelica. Nobelica, the curve and the crafty move. But no, it's not good. Chiera now going to go and drive. Rodriguez gets denied. And just, what are we seeing here? Just incredible action we have. I can't even describe it.
Yeah, both sides really trying to get something going back and forth, but neither can finish because of great defense by both of these teams. Colonia just not able to handle the press from South Plainfield. They're trying to take it a little too slow. They got to work on getting the fast break, but also they need to work on finishing on the fast break.
Low scoring game we have here, 17-8. Chiera now with the ball, guarded well by Nobelica. Aponza, pass to Nifa. Nifo from way downtown, no good. Rebound, Herman. Now Apuncha gets him to jump all the way out to Herman. Herman, good ball movement by the Colonia Patriots. Back to Chiera, but South Plainfield staying on the defense. Pass to Apuncha. Apuncha trying to drive. Goes up inside. Can't get the bounce. Fight for the ball. Hit by Chiera, but it stays in bounds. Herman goes up and gets fouled.
Just incredible ball movement by the Patriots. That's exactly what you want if you're Coach Rodriguez. Just incredible, just passing around, not taking the shot when they know it's not there. Passing around, getting that second effort on that rebound. Incredible effort by the Patriots.
And excuse the laugh, I'm just amazed by this, like, just this action, this back and forth action. The ball movement from Colonia, and even more impressive for South Plainfield just to keep on each defender.
Yeah, it's just incredible. I mean, you know, both of these teams really, really putting in their all.
Herman now second attempt is just a little short. Hits off of the rim. And now the Colonia Patriots get back on defense. Nobelica with the ball. Pass to Micah Anderson. Anderson to Nobelica. Nobelica, long range three. No good. Fight for the ball. Chiera gets it back. Multiple rebounds now for Chiera on the day. Jace looking to do his magic. Jace guarded well by South Plainfield. Chiera goes in between his back. Or sorry, behind his back. Klein tries to drive up. It's Apuncha. Tries to go back out. Chiera thought about the three, but instead tries to drive up. Apuncha now back inside of the paint. But he falls a little awkwardly and kind of lands on Micah Anderson there.
Yeah, a little bit of entanglement inside the paint. You know, when you're playing so aggressive like this, it's going to happen.
For sure. South Plainfield looking to get to their first semifinals in the GMC since the 23-24 season, where they actually lost to the Colonia Patriots. Now, the short-range shot from Andrew, but it is no good. Mike Anderson now with the ball. Long-range three. Jackpot! Justin Vaca makes it rain. Cash me in, cash me out. 11-18.
What a shot from him.
South Plainfield not done yet. Chiera creates some separation. Excuse me, Jace Rodriguez creates some separation. Could not hit the mid-range. Nobelica now with the ball. Vaca drives up. Good defense by Herman, getting a piece of that. Long pass to Chiera. Chiera has the open lane. And what chemistry from Jace and Chiera.
And what court vision from Rodriguez to see that lane is incredible.
Nobelica now wants to move. Gonna turn around, carve his way up to the cup, but gets fouled. And just a completely different pace in this game and compared to the girls' game. A lot of foul trouble, a lot of slow-paced basketball. This is the complete opposite.
Yeah, I mean, even though both teams, both games, a lot of aggressive basketball. The Patriots and the Tigers both seem to not be getting calls, which is obviously frustrating for the coaches.
So now 20-11, 1:19 left on the clock. Colonia trying to get to their third straight GMC semifinals. Colonia with a very rich history these last 2 years in the GMC, back-to-back champs. Lost to South Brunswick in the 22-23 season. But right before that, we're in the GMC final against St. Thomas Aquinas.
Yeah, as you said before, a long history between both of these teams in this tournament especially.
So now 20-12. 1:16 left on the clock. Sierra now with Jace. Jace looks back. It's Danny Taylor. Taylor in some contact against Connor Berry. Berry now with Sierra with the ball. Got the screen from Rudinovich. Didn't want it. Went to the other side. Novich now turned around. Pivot. Great defense. Pushing Colonia back. Under a minute left to play. Herman has the lane and cannot deliver. Rudinovich now with the ball. Loses it. Fight for the ball. Scramble for the ball. And let's see what the call is here. Not too sure what the call is yet, folks. And I don't believe Colonia got to keep the ball. Oh, no, they do. I was confused because of the reaction from Herman, but Colonia maintains possession. Can Colonia get the second chance? Jace Rodriguez getting into some trouble there and gets fouled.
Yeah, Jace has been looking for calls like that all game, and finally they gave it to him.
Yeah, you really saw the refs really letting them play it out at the beginning, but now they're starting to call a little bit as time winds down. 0-on-0, Agent Zeros guarding each other. Micah against Sierra. Rudinovich now long pass all around the court. Rodriguez goes up, but gets the ball stolen before he can go up and gets fouled.
And they're going to keep attacking number 5, Jalula. He's looking to be a little bit of a defensive liability, not moving around a lot like you'd want of a big man, but so they're going to keep attacking him, try and get him in foul trouble.
So this game starts to slow down a little bit as this first half comes to an end.
Yeah, it's not like the first quarter. We're watching them run back and forth, all fast breaks. It's starting to slow down a little bit more. A couple fouls, a lot of guys going to the line like we've expecting to see all game.
Jace's second free throw, no good. And the rebound was right there for Barissa Jalula, but what happened there?
Just lost his hands. Couldn't grab it, couldn't get the rebound, and that's not good. Yet another mistake. And now Colonia has it in their half court with a 9-point lead heading into the half.
Colonia with another opportunity now. Jace, long range three, no good. And it hits off to the back of the backboard. And even though Jace is struggling a little bit, he did struggle a little bit in that game against North Brunswick on senior day, and he really, really picked up the pace in that second half.
Yeah, listen, it's all about the talk they get at halftime. We've seen this team plenty of times, go after each other, not really play the way they want to play first half and then come out second half and do it. So you never know.
And that will be the end of the first half. Colonia up 21-12 and looking pretty solid in this affair. But South Plainfield is still in the mix.
This has been a close game, a very close game, and Colonia with the lead can still really put this away in the second half, but South Plainfield is right there.
So keep your eyes on the screen. We are going to have a halftime report for this game. So Xavier, what can you make from this game, and what could you give advice for Colonia and South Plainfield? What advice would you give to each team?
Well, this has been a very physical game so far. A lot of fouls, a lot of rough play. And honestly, for both teams, it's all about maximizing your opportunities. There's been so many fouls, chances in this game, and fouls in this game to where they get easy buckets, but it just hasn't been going in. But let's read some of the stats right here. So for Colonia, their leading scorer is Dylan Chair with 9 points and has 3 rebounds, 2 assists as well. South Plainfield, the leading scorer is Aiden Novacella with 5 points and 5 rebounds. So
And just one more question. What can you tell me about Dylan Cheer, and how has he been able to capitalize in this game so far?
Dylan Cheer has been playing great. Every opportunity he gets, he's made the best of every opportunity he's been able to get all game. So he just needs to continue what he's doing and leading this team to hopefully a win for Colonia.
So don't go away. We will have second half action of this GMC quarterfinal bout. Will Colonia answer back and head back to Monroe, or could South Plainfield come back and pull off the upset? Once again, you are watching Woodbridge TV 35.
3, 2.
And welcome back to Colonia High School basketball. Once again, the Colonia Patriots are up 21-12 with another half left to play. And Declan, how can Colonia seal the deal?
They need to stop making the simple mistakes that they keep making, turning the ball over and not converging on all of their points. They need to score more, finish more, and most importantly, Dylan Chiara's got the hot hand right now. You want to get the ball to him.
And now rebound by the Colonia Patriots. Chiara now with the ball, 9 points on the day, has the lane to go up. No good. Trying to carve his way up. And touched last by South Plainfield. So an opportunity missed by South Plainfield to rebound the ball.
Yeah, and Dylan Chiara, good effort to get the ball back after missing that, hard layup. He almost got it to go, but you don't want to get phased by something like that. And when you're a senior, you don't.
Get the screen. Jace goes behind his back. Chiara lucky to get that. Herman has the chance to shoot, but it's a bounce pass to Nifa Klein, and right in between his legs. The court vision of Nifa Klein, but South Plainfield needs to answer back. Go up, counted, and the foul. Or not. Let's see, I don't believe they're going to count it because he might have stepped out of bounds. I'm not too sure. There was a foul on the play.
I believe there was a foul on the play, and it was before his shooting motion. South Plainfield was looking for the and one and didn't get it. Oh, man.
Unfortunate. That was Travion Smith.
Can we talk about Tyler Herman for a second? I mean, this guy through the legs on a bounce pass in the paint. Come on. What a player.
Andrew Vana now trying to go bounce pass. Or excuse me, long pass. But the travel from Justin Vaca. So more mistakes, and they're starting to add up. 23-12, Colonia up by 11. Jace Rodriguez has the ball. Had the screen, but goes to the other side. Good move by Herman, but the travel. So back-to-back mistakes from both teams.
Both teams having real trouble with turnovers right now. They really want to fix that.
So now once again, Travion Smith with the ball. It's Andrew Benna. Benna to Aiden Obelga, goes right around. Nifa Klein, long range three, no good. Fight for the ball, it's Herman. Herman gets it right back. And right now, Colonia looks to capitalize. 3-on-3, Vaca on Rodriguez. Fight for the ball, Apusha doesn't get it back, and now Aiden Obelga has the wide open lane to drive and finish. I believe the lefty finish, 23-14. Chiara now looks to slow it down. It's Nifa. Guarded well by number 20, Travion Smith. Now, Vaca on Chiara. Chiara looks to drive. Jace now trying to zig and zag through traffic. It's Apuncha, got the open lane, but fouled right at the end of his attempt.
And just not smart by South Plainfield. He almost got away. He wasn't making that. It was a tough shot in the paint. And South Plainfield, once again, their stupid mistakes coming up to bite.
So now first chance at the line, Tegan Aponcha. In and out. Lead cut now to 9. And both free throws missed. South Plainfield ready to rebound with their big man, number 22 and number 5. And now another chance, and he delivers. Once again, that is Travion Smith. He got going a little bit early in that first period. Now he gets it going in the third.
Colonia got to get themselves together.
Loud defense chance from South Plainfield. Pass to Nifa Klein. Lost control, but backs up. And Colonia looking to slow it down a little bit. Nifa now to Chiera. Chiera. It's Herman. And a reach-in foul call, Andrew Benna. And he was their point leader against Woodbridge. He had 16 points against Woodbridge in that game.
And Andrew Benna, he's been dangerous all year. 18 points per game for him, 8 rebounds per game. He's been just a magnificent player for them running this offense.
And what you notice about South Plainfield, a lot of their points are spread across players. Herman now has the bounce pass once again. Nifa, multiple assists now for Tyler Herman on the day. Look the right answer right back. It's Nobelica in a predicament. But South Plainfield gets it right back. 4:35. Once again, this is Woodbridge TV. Andrew Benna with the ball. Bellica tries to slash and swerve, and he gets the lucky bounce and the nice touch. 18-25.
Looking like a chef out there, cutting up that Colonia defense. What a bucket.
But now it's Herman. Herman, good to back up. Going in between his legs. Chiera now slashing and swerving. Back to Puncha. Puncha has the open. Tried to go around number 1, Aiden Nobelica. Great move, but once again could not finish. Back and forth we go. Travion Smith, number 20. Guarded by Rodriguez. Pass to the elbow. Borsula tries to go up, but denied. And steps out of bounds. So once again, trying to post up and trying to do his game inside, but Colonia's great defense, specifically by Tegan.
Yeah, and again, you want to send Jawula to the line, the big man. You know, center's notoriously bad at free throws, so he's the one you want to target.
Borsula Jawula now. South Plainfield's big man, first attempt is pure. 25-19. Borsula now, second attempt is good. So now, after the 2 missed free throws on that first time at the line, he is 2 for 2. 25-20. South Plainfield slowly but surely trying to come back in this game. Colonia needs to answer. Chiera now with the ball. Jace now, quick slurging moves, attacks the lane, but gets stumped and stopped. Chiera gets it right back. Chiera almost in a triple team. Rodriguez tries to go up, but blocked by Borsula Jawula. And almost losing the ball. It's Travion Smith. Long range 3, jackpot! 2-point game. Justin Baca with his second 3 of the game. 25-23, and all of a sudden, these South Plainfield Tigers are right back in it. Klein. Right to Herman. Pass to the elbow to the wing. Taylor gets back in the game. Wants a pass. Instead, it's Chiera. Herman fakes the pass, and now Colonia just going to pass all around the 3-point line, just going to slow it down.
And that's smart basketball from Colonia. You want to slow the game down. They don't want the South Plainfield team to get this momentum.
And a good rebound by Danny Taylor. Tries to get it right back to Chiera. Chiera goes up and one. Creating contact and delivers its Agent 0, Dylan Chiera.
And once again, good job to keep his composure. Get that ball back in the corner. You just missed one. You don't want to take one again under pressure. You drive in. You get that basket and the foul.
So Jace and Neef are going to back up here. And now another opportunity. Sleeping. It's Jace Rodriguez. Long range three. And holding your breath is this Colonia crowd. And Jace will now, I believe, shoot three.
Good job from him. He saw the man, clamping down on him. Good job to get into a shooting motion immediately, even though he didn't have his feet set.
The pull-up three from Jubilant Jace. Jace first free throw is good. So now Colonia starting to build up their lead a little bit. 28-23. Six-point lead. Jace second shot is good. Substitutions now for South Plainfield. Number 21, Hendrik Joseph, trying to bring the size to Colonia's shooting. And now coming in also for the Colonia Patriots is number 42, Temi Afubi. And a reach in for the ball as Nifa gets called for the foul, but still great effort.
Yeah, it's a great read, but you can't reach around him like that. That's just not good basketball.
Nobelica now with the ball. Now Trevion Smith. A little too aggressive there against Jace Rodriguez. Can't happen.
Couple words from the ref there from the South Plainfield team. But that's how it's been all game. It's been close calls all game. So aggressive with these two teams.
Eva Klein now with the ball. Tough defense from South Plainfield, getting right in his face. Pass all the way out, close to the corner. It's Chiera. Gets right around. Taylor now has the lane and fouled. And great move by Danny Taylor to kind of create separation and reach for the foul.
Yeah, Danny Taylor, not a guy you see going in a lot. No, not a guy you see coming off the bench a lot, but you can still do it. This Colonia, we talk about South Plainfield and their depth. Colonia's got a lot of guys that can play ball.
Absolutely. Danny Taylor actually missed all of last year with an injury, so you could tell the fight is in him.
Making up for lost time.
For sure. Micah Anderson back in for South Plainfield. Taylor's second shot is good. 31-23. Colonia now in the bonus. 1:22 left on the clock. Holloway now back in for the Patriots. And now Colonia looks to answer. Once again, Nobelica behind his back, guarded well by Rodriguez. Turns around. And another foul called on Jace.
Jace playing a little too close there. It's clear the refs in this second half have been trying to get control of these players, stop them from fouling so much.
So now South Plainfield possession. John Greco building this program all the way up from the grounds. And now has the chance to slay their demons, the Colonia Patriots, once more. Nobelica. It's Benna. Benna wanted to pass inside. Nobelica could not finish. Second attempt. Goes up inside. And the nice inside move. 25-31. 46 seconds left to play in this affair.
Second chance points will kill you. You can't miss out on an opportunity like that. You got to rebound the ball when you've got three guys in the paint to one.
Rodriguez step back shot is pure nothing but net. Jubilant Jace.
Come on, Jace Rodriguez. Ridiculous.
43-25. 21 seconds left on the clock. In the double bonus is Colonia. Long three from Vaca. But turnover. Another turnover caused by South Plainfield.
Sierra getting hit with a shoulder there. South Plainfield playing a little dirty.
Plainfield is playing with some grit, but it's not working out so far in this affair. Potentially last chance shot for the Colonia Patriots in this third quarter. Sierra needs to create some separation from Micah Anderson. Great defense from Anderson. Sierra tries to go, wants to move. And I believe, what was the call there? 4-second violation?
4-second violation. Might have been a travel, but I didn't see the call for it. Whatever it is, Sierra, rare mistake there, and South Plainfield really wanted that one.
So 4.3 seconds left. Long pass. Travion Smith inside Nobelico. Nobelico, the three. No good. Try to get it off the backboard. And with 1 quarter left to play, this game, you could feel the intensity and antsiness from the crowd.
South Plainfield really wants this game, and they're not going to stop. It's only a 8-point game right now, and these Tigers, they're fighting.
My heart is absolutely racing. What are we going to see in this game?
Who knows, Dylan? I mean, both of these teams, the defenses, the offenses, it looked like, Colonia really had the momentum going into the half. But this third quarter has been just all South Plainfield just clawing their way back. Colonia just needs to get themselves together. Their defense has looked sloppy. The offense just hasn't been good enough. And even with South Plainfield's press relaxing a little bit, not as aggressive, they've still struggled.
So I hope you're having a great day, a great Valentine's Day as well. Declan, I hope you are having a great Valentine's Day as well.
I'm having an incredible Valentine's Day. Nothing I'd rather be doing than watching basketball.
Facts. So, we didn't really see Rudinovich at all in that third period. He's starting to come back into this game. I believe it was because he was in foul trouble.
Might have been that, but regardless, you want him on the court. As we've mentioned before, the Tigers, they have their 2 big men out there, and you need another one you need one for Colonia to really balance things out.
Klein now with the ball, turning around. 33-25 to start this fourth quarter at Colonia High School. Trying to go to Rudinovich. Rudinovich inside, loses control of the ball. Sierra, long range three. You betcha. Dylan Sierra, Agent Zero, strikes again.
Man, and that's the man they're going to look to. Dylan Sierra, he's got to get him back in this game.
Long range three now from Vaca, no good. Just a bit off. Klein now with the ball. But the travel, and a lot of travel calls called in this game, Declan.
Yeah, a lot of travels being called. The refs clearly seeing something we aren't.
And if we can look at Dylan Sierra's points right now, Sierra has 14 on the day with 4 rebounds. Travion Smith now with the ball. It's Nobelica. Nobelica all the way out. And a good defensive effort by Danny Taylor there. (36-25). These Colonia Patriots, how are they going to put this game away? South Plainfield fighting back and forth. Every time a punch is thrown, Plainfield answers right back. First shot by Nobelica is good. And both shots good. And I believe they will maintain possession as well. So definitely a good start for this fourth period for
Yeah,
South Plainfield.
a technical foul is never good. You never want that. And it's not good from Klein to let that go.
Travion Smith now going to charge and attack. And the nice move, zigging and zagging to the rim. So now Chiera thought about the screen. Instead, it's Taylor. Stolen by Barossa Drula. So now they're going to attack fast. Smith going to back up, guarded by Holloway. Aiden Alessia with the ball. Needed a pass. It's Travion Smith. Smith looking to go to work. Going to go inside. Stopped well by Rodriguez. He goes up, but fouled. All right, he attempted to go up.
Again, these refs, you know, they were really letting them play in the first half, but now in the second half, a lot of fouls being called.
So looking to pass it in. Can't find anybody yet. And he goes up and delivers. Andrew Bena going to work inside. So now 31-36, 5-point lead, still close.
Interesting look here from Colonia. That seems to be 4 different guards on the floor. And Coach Rodriguez is definitely going to change that.
For sure, definitely not what Coach Rodriguez wanted there. And one thing you always will notice about Coach Rodriguez's coaching, he will never hesitate to call a timeout.
No, he will not. When he sees something he doesn't like, he will call it.
Once again, this is the GMC tournament. Colonia, the 3 seed, South Plainfield, the 6 seed. Warner will take on Sayreville or Piscataway. And a lot of definitely some interesting teams in the GMC. Of course, you got St. Joe's, who definitely had a renaissance after the down year they had. Obviously, Piscataway as well is still mainly retained most of their players that they had last year. And they're in a really solid team. They were second place in the GMC. So this GMC definitely a lot more competitive, a lot more interesting this year.
Yeah, I mean, even with the what was the best team in the GMC last year, losing a lot of players, even then it still can remain competitive. Colonia still in it. Piscataway, as you mentioned, St. Joe's, as you mentioned. A lot of good teams in the GMC this year.
Once again, Herman with the ball. Chiera wanting to zig and zag, but instead it's Rudanovich who zigs and zags. But the travel called against Desmond.
So many travels for the Patriots. They got to get their act together.
Travion Smith in between the legs. Wanting to do his magic and gets fouled by Rodriguez, blowing right by him. And this is how South Plainfield is starting to get back into this game. The free throw line is being capitalized.
Colonia just not playing good basketball right now.
5:12 left on the clock. Smith gonna take his time. First shot. No good from Travion. And South Plainfield's range of players starting to show. They really got a talented team.
Yeah, and South Plainfield sending their big man back, number 5, Tallulah.
36-32, 4-point lead for the Patriots. Shortest lead since the beginning of the first quarter. Quick passing down the court. Chiera Jace looking to attack the lane and go up inside, and he delivers. Creative move from Jace the Ace.
What a hop step, traveling half the court in a single bound.
And a charge called against South Plainfield. So right after the points, South Plainfield, an instant turnover.
And you want to talk about getting back in this game. You do it with a great bucket from Jace Rodriguez, and then a great charge on defense from Dylan Sierra. What an effort from these Patriots. They really try and take the reins back from South Plainfield.
Herman in a double team, in a predicament, loses the ball, and now South Plainfield getting it right back. The double team and the trap working out in Colonia's favor, and another quick timeout from Coach Rodriguez.
Coach Rodriguez not looking happy.
Yeah, just the consistent mistakes from Colonia there. And, you know, Colonia's always been a team with great chemistry, always trying to get all their players involved, always trying to pass it around the court. So you really can't have that happen for Coach Rodriguez.
Yeah, this team is very close. They're like a family, and you know that's why Coach Rodriguez yells a lot, because he knows he can. And these players, they accept it. They know their mistakes, and they're gonna go back out there and they're gonna play well.
.434 left, and time starting to wind down, but South Plainfield definitely still in it. But, you know, if they're going to tie this game, they have to tie it very soon. How does South Plainfield answer back? Once again, this is Woodbridge TV's coverage of high school basketball. Big shout out to everyone else. And now inside move from Rasula, no good. Cannot deliver for Sergio Uluk. Rodriguez now trying to answer right back. Inside the pass to Nifa Klein. And Klein right there for the taking. 40-32. 4:09 left on the clock.
South Plainfield forcing it into the paint there. Colonia showing them how to do it. Working it inside.
Travion Smith definitely had the space for a three, decided not to go and pass it out. Andrew Benna trying to get going. Long pass to Smith, right in the corner. Guarded well by Klein, and he's going to back up. And South Plainfield needs to slow it down. Benna goes right around Rudanovic and gets the quick 2 points. Hopscotch move delivers. 40-34.
What a game we have here, folks.
.40-34. Klein now with the ball. Sierra trying to slash and swerve, but it's a pass to Holloway. Holloway loses it. Jace, long range three. Splash! Jace Rodriguez, 43-34.
My goodness, Jace. Come on.
Now, Benna tries to go one-legged fadeaway, and he definitely worked on that shot because it delivers.
Yeah, what a nice shot from South Plainfield. And really staying in this game despite a great shot from Jace Rodriguez.
And oh my goodness, I mean, just this absolute back and forth action. Every time it feels like South Plainfield is just getting closer and crawling closer, a big play by Colonia is made.
Yeah, and Jace just, this entire team, they're really fighting. South Plainfield's really fighting. And, wow, I mean, I can't even think, man.
So let's look at some of the stats here for these Colonia Patriots and the South Plainfield Tigers. First, for the Patriots, we got Jace Rodriguez with 11 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Tyron Holloway with the 1-3, the 1 rebound, and the 1 assist. Herman with 3 points and 3 rebounds. Tegan with 2 points. Nifa Klein with 9, and Dylan Scherr, the point leader and the rebound leader, with 14 and 4. And then for South Plainfield, we have Aiden Olacia with 13, Andrew Benna with 6 and 3 rebounds, Travion Smith with 5 points, and Justin Vaca with the 2 threes. And who has impressed you on South Plainfield the most?
It would be Aiden Nobasia. He's really, getting those tough buckets, driving inside, laying it up, fighting through traffic, and he's just been incredible all game for them.
So now, the game in crunch time does not get better than this. GMC quarters. Jace now gets the wide open lane and tries to attack the rack, but does not deliver. Now, Travion Smith tried to pass it, tried to drive, but Nifa intercepts. Long pass to Holloway. Holloway waits, goes up. No good. Rebound, no Lacia. Now, Travion Smith once again trying to drive up, but gets fouled.
And that's twice that Colonia can't converge on fast break buckets. The first time, Jace did not have to go up for that dunk. He had a man that he could have passed it to. Second time, Tyrone Holloway, he's got to hit those shots when he's open in the fast break.
And these last 2 streams that we've done, Jace 0 for 2 on dunks. Tried to get that dunk at the end of the game, could not deliver.
He's got to be smarter with his buckets.
And another call, definitely not liked by the Colonia crowd.
No, they are not a fan of it.
So once again, Andrew Benna is going to head to the free throw line. Almost playing half their game, it feels like, at the free throw line, South Plainfield. With the aggressiveness. And now you can see they're already in the double bonus. And South Plainfield trying to bring some range and height. A little bit of a small ball team with the exception of Andrew Benna. Benna, shot is good. So 38-43. Colonia still has the lead. Can they keep it? Half court press. Desmond now with the ball, but gets fouled. So you're going to see South Plainfield, as the time winds down, starting to foul just a little bit more than usual, Declan.
Yeah, listen, time's running out and you're not in the lead. You want to foul, but just not smart there. There's still 2.5 minutes to go in this game.
Now it's Desmond. Jared right around Travion Smith and gets fouled. It is the Chiera show at Colonia High School. The senior, just, I believe, one of 3 or one of 2.
Yeah, he's just been incredible all game. He keeps driving into that paint, getting fouled. And, I mean, he's been good from all ends of the floor today, Dylan Chiera.
For sure. And if there's any leader on this team, it is definitely Dylan.
Yeah, he's, really the only senior left from an olden time, if you want to say. He's got to take those reins as that senior, as that guy that was really the number 2 last year. He's got to be that guy.
Dylan Chiera actually just recently committed to a football school. So 2:17 left on the clock, 44-38. Versa Joel, long 3 from Andrew Benna. Nothing but net. Wow. 44-41, the big man from way downtown.
Showing why he's the leading scorer for this team.
He shot that from Perth Amboy. And now a fight for the ball, and it's going to get a little bit hectic here and a little bit antsy. You're going to see the South Plainfield fans get their team rowdy. Because just like that, it is a 3-point game. What an answer.
Colonia got to get back in it.
Noblesia. Benna now goes up. Denied. Rebounds. The Colonia Patriots, and a foul before Chiara can bring it up the court. And definitely not Andrew Benna's intention.
Yeah, Andrew Benna, with that great play, got a little too chippy at the end to foul Dylan Chiara.
Colonia needs a bucket. Game's getting tight. Jace looks at the three-point line. Back out to Chiara. The double team. Jace once again thought about it. Herman wanted to go inside, but gets fouled. Another foul. Herman gets right back up by himself. And once again, the grit of Tyler Herman starting to show.
Yeah, and South Plainfield playing way too aggressive right now. They were in this game, and now it's slowing down, and they don't want to lose that momentum.
Yeah, it's interesting to foul Colonia, and especially when they have a chance to, extend their lead.
Yeah.
Simple as that. So Colonia now, both sides got to talk it over, and I mean, if you're Colonia, you got to do whatever it takes to keep this lead.
Yeah, your first and foremost objective is to make this a two-score game. You don't like it sitting at 3 points. You want it to be a 5-point game, 6-point game. And then from there, it's just about playing good defense. That's all.
Big free throws in the clutch for Herman here. Number 4. Herman makes it. 45-41, and now two-score game. And so huge in this crunch time as Micah Anderson and Borisa Juula is going to come in substitutions for the Tigers.
Tyler Herman under pressure.
And in the pressure in the clutch, ice in his veins.
Pressure makes diamonds. Hits 2 free throws. Those are big for Colonia.
Time winding down. Noblesia now to Benna. Benna thought about it, decides to go up inside and gets fouled. Rudanovic getting more and more into foul trouble as time winds down. And you're just feeling the intensity from all around this gym.
Yeah, it's getting a little hot in here, Dylan. It's getting a little hot in here.
Benna's first shot is pure. Andrew Benna, no pressure to the free throws right now. He's got to make another one. 46-42, 109 left on the clock, fourth period, GMC quarterfinals. First shot is good, and he bumps into his own teammate and gets back on defense. 43-46. Jace looks back to Chiara. Full court press. Almost a turnover. Rudanovic. Oh my goodness, and I believe it was a kick ball by Noblesia before Rudanovic kicked it. Oh my goodness.
Wow, what an interesting call from the ref. South Plainfield does not like that call.
And just it's such a tight opportunity. This was their moment, but now they got to get back on defense. Full court press. Rodriguez trying to create separation against Noblesia. Trying to go around in between his legs. Trying to spin around. And just like that, gets fouled. Noblesia felt like he was right there to causing a turnover. Jace had to bring almost every move in his arsenal to create separation.
Yeah, and once again, close calls in this part of the game. It's not acceptable for South Plainfield.
The spin move from Rodriguez, and now we'll head to the line. 46-43, the point guard in the clutch is good.
Colonia looking for exactly that. Once again, it'll be a 2-score lead.
Jace still listed at 6'2", definitely a bit taller this year. 47-43, second shot is good. Jace looks back at his teammates, and now Colonia just feeling a little bit more comfortable than they were just a few minutes ago.
Colonia really wants to put this game away. They don't like this. 49 seconds left. We're only up by 5. They don't like this right now. They don't like this situation at all.
Absolutely, man. So big shout outs to everybody from the Woodbridge TV team. Samantha Roth, Gina Forbes, Emil also what did the other game. And also big shout out to my team, Ryan Grameyer, Declan O'Rourke, Xavier Brooks. You guys have been great help. But even in this game, even with a 2-score lead, Colonia still needs to be careful. And if you're South Plainfield, what are you asking yourself right now?
Just how can you get this offense to keep going? You know, it's Colonia is going to want to play really tough defense right now, and South Plainfield is just looking for a way around it because Colonia is going to give it their all.
So Colonia, as it stands, could head back to Monroe if they hold on to this lead. But the South Plainfield Tigers are playing with a lot of intensity and a lot of heart. Game is now resumed. Under a minute, 47 seconds left to play. Nolesia wants to create a move. Vaca inside. Borasula all the way back out. Vaca, long range three, no good. Second chance now for Andrew Benna. Benna, the mid-range, no good. But now Micah Anderson goes up and he delivers, and I believe they'll count it and the foul. Oh no, South Plainfield just, I believe, very close now to getting this game tight and tied.
It's that second chance points that are going to kill them. They got to get back in. They got to grab that rebound. In this point of the game, you got to grab the rebound.
Absolutely. I mean, attacking the lane and getting that rebound is Micah Anderson, a little shorter on the side, but he was able to get it.
Can't underestimate those guys in the paint. They can grab rebounds and score inside, just like the big guys.
So now both teams in a double bonus. And just so much history, so much, I mean, so much between these two teams. It's been incredible. You know, and when you see a team as often as you see each other, I mean, there's just so much history and so much drama.
Yeah, and there's been a lot of drama today with all the fouls and the aggressiveness. It's been a lot of drama today.
This game getting slower and slower. Colonia High School trying to protect their court. These Patriots trying to put it away. So there was no and one, I believe. It was just a timeout by Coach Rodriguez. So now good defense, trying to get it in. Finally got it in. Shiera creates separation. Long pass to Nifa Klein. Klein gets right back up and gets fouled. And almost a huge opportunity by the Colonia Patriots. You see Klein cherry picking, and it almost delivered.
You can see Micah Anderson getting a little bit of his elbow on the way up. Nifa Klein trying to go back down and get it up, but he can't.
High pressure free throws. Big situation for Nifa. Nifa's first shot, no good. Just got to get one to make it a 2-score game.
That's all you need, just 1 point. Just 1 point. South Plainfield fans not making it easy for them.
And one of two is Nifa Klein. So, South Plainfield gonna go quick. Novosia. It's Benna. Thought about the three. Instead, Long pass, Benna from distance. You betcha. Absolutely flushes it, Andrew Benna.
Just like that. It's a 1-point game here at Colonia High School.
Wow, 6.5 seconds left. 49-48 in the clutch. It's Andrew Benna.
Wow. Showing you all why he's the leading scorer this season for this team. Andrew Benna, the big man.
And if we look at Andrew Benna's stats, having an incredible day, 16 points and 3 rebounds on the day. And, you know, he definitely struggled at the beginning to get going, but in the clutch, he has absolutely delivered.
He's kept him in this game. You take him out, and they're not the same.
And, you know, South Plainfield, Colonia already knows South Plainfield is going to start pressing on the pass. How does Colonia get it in?
They, you got to look for quick passes. They know South Plainfield is going to try and foul them, get them to the line. So you got to make quick passes. 6.5 seconds on the clock.
See Neva Klein trying to go all the way back. Jace gets fouled on the reach-in. So now I think if there's anyone you honestly want at the free throw line, it's Jace.
Of course, you know, he's the free throw hitter. He's the clutch hitter. He's the guy you want.
So a second winded off there. 5.3 left on the day. Colonia now in the double bonus, so Jace will shoot 2.
He wants to make both of these. He does not want to leave it a 2-point game.
Shot is good. So now 2-point game. If South Plainfield, as of now, wants to win this game, they would have to shoot a 3. Second shot for Rodriguez. Rodriguez takes his time. Shot is good. Just rolls in. Noblesia, last chance. Gonna go around. Step back, 3, no good. Way, way out of distance for the South Plainfield Tigers. And the Colonia Patriots, for the 3rd year in a row, are heading to a GMC semifinal.
What a game we had here. These Colonia Patriots just getting out with the win. I mean, as narrow could be. What an effort from Colonia.
And just like that, so tight. What a tight game, but Colonia figures it out. They seal the deal, and they are heading back to a GMC semifinal. So that will do it here for Woodbridge TV's coverage of Colonia High School basketball. We had a great doubleheader here today in this great affair. Declan, thank you so much for the game and the call. You are a great color commentator. We had a great day here at Colonia High School. Once again, this is Dylan Maltez saying thank you from Woodbridge TV and thank you from Colonia.